इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors finding the right franchise business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as the world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to ensure that your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from an investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct opportunity to connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to franchise, the investment, the growth, before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about a business opportunity with a brand called Aviator 1903. Aviator 1903 is a premium, immersive aviation lifestyle brand founded with a vision to bringing the world of flying closer to everyday consumers. Built on a unique blend of experience, retail, and education, the brand transforms aviation from an elite and inaccessible field into an engaging, experiential, and aspirational category for the masses. Currently, Aviator 1903 operates flagship stores in high footfall premium locations such as IGI Airport, Terminal 3, New Delhi, DLF Mall of India, Noida, establishing the strong proof of concept and brand positioning in experiential retail. Unlike traditional retail or entertainment formats, the Aviator 1903 operates at the intersection of experiential entertainment and niche lifestyle retail, offering consumers the opportunity to not just observe aviation, but to actively experience it through realistic flight simulators, environment, and curated um, aviation merchandise. With a standardized and scalable business model, the brand is now expanding across India by offering franchise opportunities to partners, enabling them to be a part of high growth, experience driven category with strong consumer demand and the premium positioning. And to talk more about this, I'm joined with the founder himself, and founder and co-founder. We have founder Captain Ehsan Khalid and the co-founder Mr. Salman Ahmed, along with our channel partner Praveen Diwan. Um, but before I, invite Captain Ehsan Khalid to take the lead and talk about this business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have opportunity to ask your questions directly to the founders today. In case if you have any question, my request is to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. Now, I would like to welcome both the co-founder and the co-founder to this webinar. Captain Ehsan Khalid, my request is to please let's get started with your little bit of introduction, and then we will move on to the presentation part. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bharat, and thank you, Franchise India, for giving us this platform and giving us the honor to present our concept and product to your August gathering. I am Captain Ehsan Khalid, a veteran Indian Air Force pilot with about 20 years of service in the Air Force. And thereafter, I moved on to commercial flight as a pilot for Sahara, Jetlight, Kingfisher, and thereafter to corporate jets that I fly right now. So I'm actively flying Gulfstream 700, which is the topmost corporate jet in the world. Uh, my passion as an pilot, instructor, mentor has been to share the joy of flying with people who are not as fortunate as me. When we are a small a child, there is a little bit of pilot dream in everyone, but they don't get to sit in the pilot seat and experience the joy of flying from the pilot's perspective. As everyone would agree that when you enter an aircraft and if the door is open, there is a kind of very strong inquisitiveness to look inside the cockpit, and it is still has a lot of mystic value to look inside. And to fly in that is a dream for many children who have grown up to be, actors and uh, engineers and doctors, but they did not fly in the cockpit. So our passion was to share this space of pilot world with non-pilots. With that, about a decade back, we were born at the IGI T3 Terminal Airport, and we have been operating there non-stop for last 10 years. It is a small little outlet at the international T3 terminal in the duty-free zone. And it has given wings to a lot of young children who are now full-fledged pilots. And they return to us and they say that their dream was born when they sat in our aircraft cockpit. Uh, Salman Ahmed, sir, is my co-founder and partner. He brings in a vast experience of handicraft, manufacturing, design, retail, export experience, inventory management. His contribution in this entire thing is to manage the back end, design and manufacturing. We have grown as and specialized, probably the only brand in the world which is specialized into handicraft aviation luxury brand, where aviation souvenirs are handcrafted by skillful artisans of India. Our parent company has over 1 million square foot of factory space with more than 5,000 dedicated artisans giving us the backend. So we thought to move on to the malls because there we can grow faster and we can multiply because airport is a difficult uh, space to work. It has its own challenges, which we have learned to overcome. So we are looking at a franchisee partners into airport or at malls. We are like the technology of the aircraft simulator, aviation, pilot training is something that is my core competence area. And about 80% of the floor space is taken up by the souvenirs, which is the core competence area of Salman Ahmed. And together we bring a very unique and uh, very formidable venture partner, which has potential to actually grow in this niche segment. Just to let your viewers know that most of the luxury brands have actually come out of aviation world. Whether we talk about Mercedes, Rolls Royce, or BMWs, they all were first associated with aviation brand. Okay. even the Rolex watch. So there is Aviator 1903 with that concept is something. 1903 was the year when Wright brothers first took off. So that is the story behind us. We employ real pilots. We give them the immersive experience of flying almost a real cockpit, and the we give a package of 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour. And to those who want to take on a professional training, we give them 20 hours package also. We charge them for this, and uh, we have got good response. It is our belief that tier 1.5 and tier 2 cities will be overwhelmed because there is a very large population of young children who is still stop by the runway and look at the aircraft mesmerized. And for them, 3,000, 5,000 rupees to fly in the cockpit is not really a very big thing. So our whole business module is into two segments: A, the flying experience, and B, the retail experience. The beauty of this particular outlet is that the flying experience from day one will take care of almost all the operating expense of the outlet. Okay. Uh, we haven't been strong on social media marketing because, for the most part of our life, we operated in a duty free zone. And there, to get people because of social media, we can only get queries, but we were only open to international departing passengers. Even with this restriction, we have been able to grow to almost a sustained 25 lakh rupees revenue on a very small foot area of about 350 square feet. We have moved to the mall, and this is where I think, when we have good partners who know how to do the retail in the mall, we will grow. It has a very big scope of developing lifestyle product. It is an immersive aviation brand that we want to develop, and not just the flight simulator. Okay, flight simulator is something which will be the differentiating factor for our brand to be at any location, be it the airport or the Mall of India. It is our proud privilege to say that, despite being the only two outlets on this of our brand, we share the space with Louis Vuitton and Tumi kind of brand. We have the two topmost locations which have invited us to be at their position. That is the kind of strength that we are looking at. About us is that, we look to grow into number of franchisee operations. We think that tier 2 cities will have a lot of revenue that would be generated from the experience, where tier 1 city or the airport will have a larger share coming from the sale of souvenirs. So we want to take both these things together, and this particular experience is good for people with all age. Children enjoy it, elder people enjoy it, middle class, middle age people also enjoy it. It is a very good birthday gift, anniversary gift, and a gift that you give it to someone will remember for all their lifetime that, such a gift was given. And of course, apart from this, aviation lifestyle and culture, it is a brand ecosystem that celebrates the experience of aviation. It celebrates the storytelling about how the aviation grew. So we have a very strong footfall where people come to bring their children to almost educate them on various aviation related activity. Okay, and education and exploration. Here, I would like to tell our potential partners that India has yet not taken off in aviation. We have 174 airports operational now. We are looking to double it in next 5-10 years. Our growth potential, if you were to just compare it with USA, India has just 4,000 pilots, active pilots, whereas US has over 1 lakh. That means India, when it grows into the aviation market, I think it has a growth potential of something like 10 times of its present value. And in this, we are trying to be in the field where people come for career counseling, they come for pre-flying training, and they also come for experience as a premium experience. We are not a gaming zone experience. We don't want to be known as an entertainment brand. We don't want to be cheap. We want to keep ourselves in luxury brand, and we want to dig in our space in high footfall luxury market, and position ourselves there, because we see there is a growth in this particular thing. The uh, the beauty about our product is that, I am a pilot. I fly. I'm out of the country for almost 15 to 20 days. The business is managed or controlled by the mobile phone. We have zero expiry on the inventory. Most of our handicraft products, they don't fall and break. Okay. So there is no wastage, there is no spillage. So our inventory is like time consistent. It does not get wasted on time. Okay. We have a robust software ecosystem with the ERP running our entire inventory management, CCTV monitoring day-to-day activity. And we believe that, when we have a product like this, the owners will also have time and also have money. So that is the whole idea about taking this forward and multiplying it, because it is not there is your store management. Just to let you know that people who joined us 10 years back, they are still working with us. It is enjoyable experience to work with luxury brand, to be associated with aviation, aircraft, flight simulators, aviation souvenirs, and people like to be there. Now, vision and mission of this, as we said, we want to give authentic aviation experience. It's not gaming. A pilot instructor sits on the right seat, tells you how an aircraft airliner Airbus 320 flies, and thereafter you fly the aircraft for 30 minutes and you come out of it saying this was the best experience that we have ever had in any kind of an experience ride. Okay, that is the idea. Then we create a premium aviation lifestyle platform where we curate an aviation merchandise and collectibles for enthusiasts. We are not cheap. We our product has gone to the civil aviation minister, Bollywood actors, actresses. We have moved so we carry items from 400 rupees to 5 lakh rupees. We have corporate houses like Airtel and Jindal and Munjals who buy our corporate gifts. Our gifts sit on the table of the chief minister. It is so we want to be in that category. We want to inspire curiosity about aviation, and we want children to grow with this brand, saying, this is where my career was made. Maintain global standards of quality and safety, which is where Salman Bhai comes in, because his parent company gives it to almost all the brands in the world, which are big names. Even Harrods carries some of our products. Okay. We want to build an scalable experiential brand wherein people who fly for 30 minutes, their parents outside would buy items. So they go actually hand in hand. Some people who buy a high value product, we give them the experience of flight, and people who buy experience of flight, we give them something to work on. Okay. uh, well, I have already talked about myself. We opened at the airport and we are now at the mall. Salman Ahmed is the backbone, because our vision is that aviation experience on day one will give you 6 to 8 lakh rupees of revenue, but the souvenir sector can grow anywhere between 10 to 30 lakh rupees, 40 lakh rupees, because this is scalable. With single seat experience flying, that is not really scalable to newer heights. So the job of the flight simulator happens to be to give you the brand presence and make you break even from day one. But the real profit will come when the retail merchandise starts taking off. Okay. Our presence right now are at two places. They are high footfall, high value, and we would like to maintain that. Okay, we would like to go to tier two cities, because we think that will give you a very nice experience oriented audience, which does not who does not have in tier two cities. I was at Surat. You do not have a lot of quality outlet for children on their birthday. We would want, premium schools to come and do birthday at our place, so that, 5, 10 people do the flying together and then go back and say that, well, we have had a very good experience. That is why we need seasoned, experienced, uh, people with retail experience at mall outlet to grow our second segment. That's the retail one. Okay. Our business units, as I said, that, experience and handcrafted souvenir experience. Just to let you know, we give 30 minutes of duration of flight for a single person at the mall, but this experience is about 15 minutes at the airport. We range it from 30 to 1 hour, 90 minutes at the mall. And we also offer 20 hours to people who want to take professional flying experience. We sell all these packages, and there is a very strong scope of social media marketing, which we are learning, and we would continue to strengthen. The handcrafted souvenir shop, okay, it has a very strong corporate uh, gift potential, and that is what we would be in caching, apart from the fact that we would be selling it on a daily basis. So the thing is that, professional practice sessions and introductory pilot exposure session is a field that we haven't worked upon much at the mall, and we would like to grow it. Corporate and group experience has been doing very well. If I talk about our products, okay, our products are, you know since we are a flight simulator and a pilot shop, we sell aircraft scale models and collectibles. There isn't any other shop that does it in India. There is a scope, and they don't do it. The reason being, these are expensive. We think that India has come to a place where, people would like to collect aircraft which are authentic collector item. We have pilot watches and aviation accessories, aviation themed clocks, watches. They look good. They are very high end gifting items. We have aviation apparels, like we would like to grow now that we are into the malls. Aviation apparels like the caps and t-shirts. That's one segment that we would like to grow. Flight bags and travel gear, we already are present in it. Just to let you know, our flight bags has been selling for last 10 years in competition with Tumi at the airport, and we sell it. Our target for these high end bags and gears are not very high, but we keep it because this is something which pilots and the aviation people need it. These bags are travel friendly, they are light, and they have safety features which far surpasses normal travelators. Coming to souvenir and gift items, this is they start from 400 rupees, goes all the way to 550, 5 lakh rupees. But we think that, tier 2 cities will have more items sold between 450 to 5,000 rupees, and tier 1 will have more between 5 to 30,000, and airports will have upwards of, 1 lakh rupees items to be sold. So we have items for each category, and once we grow and have experience on it, we would be able to categorize which category is moving faster. You can have a look at it, like, we are the most beautiful outlet at Mall of India, at the airport. We have been covered by not one, two, three, but almost all the TV channels, main India news TV channels, whose entire crew has come and flown it. They have covered the Press Trust of India. PTI has done a documentary on us. Beyond Wings has done a documentary. NDTV, Republic TV, you name a channel, and they have come. So we are media friendly. We are associated with a lot of authority in aviation sector. We What we offer, nobody offers. So our experience has been that people come to the mall to buy unique uh, gift item, and we are there. We are our brand image by number of people who have been, like Mika Singh at the airport regularly flies in our cockpit. A lot of people, Oberoi, Pankaj Tripathi and Pentel is a Goofy Pentel. They have bought our products and we also deliver them to their home. So we do a lot of delivery from the airport to various celebrities and politicians. We have a full-time enrolled member of parliament as our student at Mall of India. Okay. They want to learn aviation from, because, we give them 2 lakh rupees for 20 hours, and we give them the entire exposure of flying sector, and thereafter they can a person is very much oriented towards the aviation, and if anybody has any kind of a career experience to be done, they would be able to take it on in the aviation sector. you know uh, we uh, we have been a strong we have been strongly covered by our print media, and we look forward to have franchisee partners who want to grow with us. The three types which are there, FOFO, FOCO, and FICO. Just to let you know that, FOCO is something which we are interested only in Delhi. Okay. Because we want to keep ourselves into sourcing, designing, and creating the product, and we want our franchisee partner to lead the path into retailing. Okay. So FOFO is what we are promoting. A FOCO can be on a case-to-case basis. We are now coming back to this model. This is a generic model. We can discuss, and there would be differences a little here and there on a case-to-case basis, because we are talking about a rental variation from 1 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees between locations. The growth potential from day one from 6 lakh rupees to year end 25-30 lakh rupees. So there is a big variation. We have tried to give you an idea, but mind you, there will be some variations in it. So our present model is at the Mall of India is 750 square feet, in which 150 square feet is taken by the simulator, and about 600 square feet is for the retail area. At the airport, we have half its size, and we are doing wonderful there. But if we are able to do this model, it has a higher potential. A store investment can be anywhere from 70 lakhs to 80 lakhs. It includes your franchisee fees, it includes the interior, and it includes the cost of simulator. It does not include inventory and the deposits that you have to make in this entire thing. So let's assume that, within 1 crore, you should be able to run it for set up and run it. We take care of the management of inventory. We take care of the management and technical expertise, technical maintenance of the simulator, and all you have to do is to run the whole unit. The royalty we have structured. This is primarily for tier one city. Okay, that up to 8 lakh we will take only 4% of the royalty, and thereafter we will grade it up to 15%, because well, initially you don't make profit, so we will keep it low, and thereafter above 20 lakh rupees there is a high end profit. Being a luxury segment, being unique, and we want to be in that segment, we expect a very high rate of return on the total investment, almost 63 to 80%. And you would be able to make good your payments within 2 years. This is our honest estimate. And the contract period, we have written 7 years, but none of the airports of our country would give you anything more than 5 years. So it will be 5+2 for airport and big malls, but it is extendable, and the terms on case to case basis can be decided. Okay. We have a FOCO model. In FOCO model, you are making good almost 2 to 3 years, all your returns, and contract period will be same. But as I said, that it is only applicable to Delhi NCR. One thing that is there, that we intend to have not one more than 1 or 2 outlets in any of our cities. If it is a metro city like Delhi or Bombay, we may have 3 outlets and 1 or 2 at the airport. The At the airport, if there is one, and let's say Ahmedabad, we going to have maybe one at the airport, one in the mall, and one maybe in Gandhinagar. Okay. So it is not that we are going to have too many outlets in a place. And a person who has the first outlet will have the first right of refusal on the terms and conditions for the second outlet in the city, so that there is no internal fighting on it. We are open for these places as of now. Uh, we are. I would very strongly look to develop here 1.5 and 2 cities, in which Ahmedabad, we don't have Surat in it, because last time that we were at Ahmedabad doing our show, we have Surat and Baroda as very strong contenders who had shown interest. Okay, we can look at Patna also, Lucknow also. So we are open. These are the target cities, but more cities also we are open to it. Okay, like we said that technologically we are strong and self capable of maintaining the simulator. We are capable of ramping up our manufacturing to any standard. Okay, in fact, we luxury segment standards we can match to even uh, the highest in the segment. We are looking for people to invest who already have the skills into retail market. Okay, so that we learn. So when all these three pillars are strong, the brand has a potential to increase and blow out of proportion. That's what we think. Experience in entertainment. If you already have an experience in entertainment, it would be a very nice thing. Operational mindset is that and no matter who tells what, the business must be run by you and by your vision. Okay, a passive investor is not the best option for any business, including this. However, as I said, that this will give you time in the sense that you could be an active investor provided you give time online also. So if you are able to look at the CCTV, maybe spend 1 hour on the CCTV and inventory, it is good enough. Location, access, and network together, we will finalize the location. You have the right to veto, and we have the right to veto, because our promise is based on premium real estate location. That is not to say that that if it is not the most premium, it will not make the money, but then all the returns will become diluted. Customer centric approach. Of course, we will give you the standard operating procedures. We'll train your first set of people, and thereafter, a good customer feedback. We have not had anyone who has said that this was not their best experience. We find we would like our partners also to maintain that. Growth and expansion orientation, as I said, you build one outlet in a city, you have the right to refuse on the second or the third outlet. So we grow with you in the city. We don't have a master franchisee concept, but master franchisee concept for the city is from the fact that you own the first outlet. Okay. Why you should partner with us is, well, it's a growing market. India is no longer a poor country. India has got the highest growth rate in luxury segment. We have no direct competition, and I don't think there will be a pilot who will be able to tie up with a brand as strong as Salman Ahmed for the handicraft. So we don't see competition in near future. We give the experience, which gives you a complete freedom from operational expense. And retail is what will start getting you all kinds of profit depending upon where you are and how much can you sell. We do have online bookings. We every day. Well, by my profession, I fly all around the world, and I look for merchandise, and I we design and add merchandise. We should be able to compete with best of the souvenir shops which are on high street or in the mall. We are high perceived value offering. We are not cheap. We are into retail luxury segment. Now, with this premium pricing and high margin experiential model, we would like this particular FOFO model to grow. The opportunity for multi-unit expansion we will give to you. We are looking for long-term growth alignment, because the gift items, once it establishes as a brand, then it becomes aspirational, and that is where we would like to go. We are a product which is word of mouth potential. We give our customers an ability to upload their video on the social media. We give them a certificate that they put up on the LinkedIn, and they look forward to such a thing. Comprehensive support is what we will give you. That is pre-opening. We will do site selection and a store setup together. Staff training we will do online and in a store. We will give you the first set of pilot training. We will only move to those cities that have pilots who are looking for job. And most of these tier two cities have a lot of unemployed pilots who are looking to be here. Mind you, you will be employing real-time pilots. All our pilots, they grow and they all join airlines. So it's a very satisfying job as an employer also. Operational support, we will give you the inventory support. We will give you the maintenance. Maintenance, we will take care of it fully. Post-opening, marketing support is what we will give you, local marketing assistance. But as I said, we would like to learn from you, from your retail experience. Supply chain and inventory management, we are strong at it. The reason being, we already have a 1 million square foot area of our parent company doing this worldwide. So this is our core strength area. Technology and system, POS and etc. But the simulator, most of the things we would be doing in-house. Our engineers will maintain it. Some of it will be online, and some of it might need to be serviced on a station. Just to let you know, our simulator has been running for last 10 years plus at the airport. So it's a long life equipment. And now we are doing it ourselves. We would be able to take care of it better. We come to the due diligence process, which is pretty standard with Franchise India guidance. Initial application form you put in, we will look at you, and together we should make a good team. And thereafter, we will sign a non-disclosure agreement. And thereafter, we will go ahead and share the letter of intent and do the discussions. As I told you that, the benchmark figures are something that we can negotiate based on location, based on like if there is a partner who already has a strong presence into retail segment, probably we would be inclined to partner with them even at a higher cost to us. Legal agreements will be signed thereafter, and we will move forward along with that. This is, in a nutshell, our offering to the people who look to develop into a field of aviation. Okay, aviation growth potential is 400% in next 10 years. That means more pilot aspirant, almost 20 to 30% of all 12th class passed people are looking to get into pilot because it's a high paying job. Okay. And our experience has shown that, we attract high value client. And when a high value client, children are flying, parents are outside for 1 hour, they buy items. So it's a model which has been proven at the airport. I won't say it has been proven at the mall, but we see potentials, and we would like to partner with people who also have the same vision of growth.
Absolutely right, sir. Thanks so much, Captain Hashan Khalid, sir. Thanks so much. It was indeed, a great presentation about the brand. It is in fact a good opportunity since we really have almost no competition in India so far. Right now, in case if you look into this opportunity, I think India is seeing a strong shift towards the premium experience-led spending, especially among the urban consumers. People today are not just spending money on entertainment, they are spending on meaningful, aspirational experience. And Aviator 1903 fits perfectly in this particular space. It is not a gaming zone or a casual entertainment concept. It is a luxurious, authentic aviation experience that allows people to step into the world of flying. Aviation has always been, the highly, aspirational field in India. Many people dream of becoming a pilot or experiencing a cockpit, at least, as you said in your story, right? We every time we get into the flight, we of course always at least look into the cockpit if the gate is open for sure, right? That is what we do. And of course, many people dream of becoming a pilot or experiencing the cockpit for sure. And this brand bridges the gap by offering a realistic and motivating experience, especially for those who are aspiring to become a pilot, aviation enthusiast, student exploring career option, premium customers seeking something unique.
Bharat, I have a point to make.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just to let your viewers, this concept may be new in India. Okay,
Mhm.
make a guess. What is the largest pilot shop, flight simulator shop? How much of space would it have in the world? One single unit. Just to let you know, the biggest pilot shop at Amsterdam could be in at least 50,000 square feet floor area. It has in
1,000.
50,000 square feet. Okay. It has within it real aircraft hanging on on its ceiling. Okay. At least 10 aircraft like that. Okay. It
Oh,
has about 10 simulators there and Amsterdam. Okay. It's about, so what I'm saying is every New York, London, every big city has about three, four. Boeing, Airbus, they have their own pilot shops at many places. So it is not something unique that we are trying. Okay, if
mhm.
Amsterdam could have such a big pilot shop, I'm sure 10 cities of our country can have 20 outlets.
Wow. Right. So apart from that, I mean, this concept, I think, primarily works best the places like airport or the high-end malls where the right target audience already exists. And they already are at IGI Airport and the DLF Mall, which clearly shows that the brand is positioned for the high-end customers, the high-value experience-seeking audience. So from a business perspective also, it has a high perceived value, which leads to the premium pricing power, emotion-driven demand with, aspiration and curiosity. And of course, they have multiple revenue stream, simulation to learning, the merchandise to group experience. And that what makes it a low competition in India as of now, at least. So, in case if someone have any question, you please keep on posting it into the Q&A box. I can see a few questions in the chat box, but I would still like you all to, ask as many as question. If you have any doubt, I mean, it is best that we have, founder and the co-founder today with us. So it is absolutely a great opportunity for you. Meanwhile, we also have our channel partner Praveen Diwan. I would like to, request you to share your remarks on also, sir, how you perceive this opportunity, for the Indian market right now.
Right. Thanks, Bharat, and thanks, Captain, for beautiful presentation, full of passion, which shows in your presentation and the work that you're doing. Truly remarkable. So, for me, Aviator 1903 is a aviation themed experiential retail brand. And as Captain said, operating at 2 locations right now, Delhi Airport, Terminal 3 and DLF Mall of India. And so it's not a normal store. It combines the flight simulator, aviation merchandise, and collectibles, and provides an immersive cockpit style experience to sell the aspiration of flying. So basically, as we were discussing, there is always an aspiration to peep into the cockpit of an aeroplane when the pilot opens a door for a few seconds. So this basically provides you an opportunity to get into that cockpit, sit there, take that experience, and go back home feeling proud that you did something which was worth the money that you spent, right? So, and both the locations that we have right now at the airport as well as at the mall, both are premium locations. One of the most premium locations in India, I would say Mall of India is one of the most premium malls in Delhi NCR, so to say, in India. And the Terminal 3 international departure terminal is again one of the most premium airports that we have right now in India. So this is definitely a brand which attracts premium. It is, premiumness is attached to this, right? So people who like to be in a premium luxury space, this is a brand for them, right? It clearly stands out through the experiential design, the aviation storytelling. You go to the store that they have created in the DLF Mall of India, you'll not like to come out because they've designed it so beautifully. Each and every artifact, each and every piece that they've kept, it looks so aesthetically designed. And of course, the flight simulator experience is beyond words. So I think it's an opportunity, one of its kind. No competition right now in India. People who are looking to have a clean, luxury business, I think this is something that they should go for.
Praveen, I would like to call upon Mr. Salman Ahmed.
Yes,
And
please.
because, let me be very clear on it, that the business growth potential and its ability to expand in future time does not rest on the flight simulator. It rests on high-end souvenir. That is our capability, which he has been leading for over last 3 decades into. Can I request Salman Ahmed sir to come in?
Yes, hi, good day to everyone. Thank you, Bharatji, Khalid Bhai, and all the team of Franchise India. Yes, as everyone is discussing here, that this is a concept that we are bringing into the people. This is a flight experience and a souvenir model which we have put together because there are so many shops which sell souvenirs in every market, every mall, every online platform. So it's very difficult to get a recognition in that sector separately. So when we do a flight simulator and a flying souvenir shop, then we have more opportunity to get in more people. Now this is more of an experience to give to people who are non-pilots, who are like you and me, normal people who are always excited to sit in the cockpit to see how the equipments are lined up, how you feel and everything. So that is our main aim, to get the customers, to call the customers by showing them the giving them the experience. And then we expect that they look at the specialized merchandise, because we specialize in merchandise only related to aviation. So we are doing this branding. Aviator 1903 is our brand, and that's what we are trying to promote, that this entire concept goes hand in hand together. Our main customer base is not the pilots, because for pilots there are flight simulation centers by all the airlines. So our main customer base is the non-pilots who are just excited to see what is inside, and we give them a good experience sitting in the cockpit. So this is yeah, how it is. And this is a unique experience and a unique idea that we started a couple of years back. And now once we are operational in a mall also, that's what we thought, that it's time to expand, because we have the real figures now in front of us. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Salman bhai. Thank you very much. And probably now is the time we can take a few questions that are there in the Q&A box. I think the first one is from Mr. Rahul Dev. Do you have a Boeing setup, right? So we have Boeing, which simulator we have, Captain?
Okay, so at the airport, we have Boeing 737 NG, and at the mall, we have Airbus 320. We would like to move on to most of our units on Airbus 320, because that is the mainstream aircraft and people's interest.
All right, sure. Thanks. And I think we missed out in the expansion plan about Punjab. We are open for Punjab, right?
I don't know how we missed out, because when we started off, We always thought that some of the biggest buyers for the aircraft souvenirs are from Ludhiana and the state,
Jalandhar,
and Chandigarh. Okay,
Chandigarh,
so
yeah.
we are open. People decorate their farmhouses with our huge aircraft models. Okay, our aircraft model is almost about 2 meters long. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Uh, we would look forward to Punjab as well. As I said, we are open to 1.5 and 2 tier cities because we really don't know how big is the market there.
Absolutely right. And then the next is Mr. Ramesh. Can aviation or pilot schools be potential partners for this brand?
Okay, so we have requests from like we are operating in Noida. We have requests from Flying School of Ahmedabad to train their pilots before Indigo has their simulator training. So typically, these fixed-base simulators are used for pre-pilot training, pre-screening, airline training, and whenever there would be a screening thing, we would have a lot of people. Like we could be booked from morning till night. Okay. Yes. We have tied up with flying schools, and it is a potential source of revenue and partnership.
Sure. And then do we have any shortlisted locations or available locations in any malls or airport that we have earmarked that we want to open here?
I went to see one location in Gandhinagar, which is Siddharaj Z Square, because we had people asking for a franchisee from there. It is a strong market presence with PCS and Dhirubhai Ambani University around, young crowd there, and all high end. So that location was offered to us. We were in talks with DLF to have a deal with them. Maybe Goa Mall is one option that we can work on. Okay. But I would rather want like I said, Praveen, we would want our FOFO partners to lead their retail theory. Okay.
Yeah.
Because simulator, even if they put it in their residential unit, it will make 6 lakh rupees. Okay. And if they put it at the top mall, it won't go above 12 lakhs. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
It has a
capacity.
limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a limit. So the partner has to actually tell us where is the biggest potential to grow. Okay. And if that is coming at a huge cost, then we will go to number 2 location. We will identify together. We don't have a location earmarked.
Fair enough. And I think there's a follow-up question from Mr. Rahul. Do you think that flight experience with yoke is more connecting? I think that's a technical question. Seems to be from aviation background. And do you have setups of fighter planes?
So in my career, I have flown Boeing 737 on all the aircraft with yoke. Now I fly the side stick. Okay, in Gulfstream and Airbus. Once you grow out of the yoke, you become much better pilot that way. Okay, but yes, he is absolutely right that yoke is the traditional experience of flying. Okay, we might give some units with yoke, some units with Airbus, so that people who have done this can have that. But right now, the demand, like all the airlines, are going on Airbus 320. Okay, so people who go, see, finally the mainstay would be the more aircraft that people fly. That is what people would like to come and experience the flight. So Airbus 320 is dominating Indian market.
Yeah.
But we are open to that.
I think there is a question on the breakdown on cost involved. So maybe Mr. Chirag, I think this is a detailed discussion probably we can have offline. We'll connect with you offline. You can drop your number and we'll connect with you and have a detailed discussion about the breakdowns. And for everybody who is interested to discuss more, we'll connect, our teams would connect with you and we can have detailed discussions on financials, on various aspects, and then we can have one-to-one discussion that, right?
Correct. Yeah, so Mr. Chirag Saxena, we would request you to please get in touch with us separately. Praveen sir, in case if you could share your number in the chat box so that anyone who would like to get in touch with Captain can connect with you.
Sure.
So all the viewers, I mean, Praveen Diwan is leading this brand for the expansion. You can directly get in touch with him for more information about it. I mean, within just 50, 60 minutes, it's not good enough time to go deep dive into the Excel sheet. So I think connecting separately will make more sense and can have a detailed discussion about the opportunity and the overall breakthrough. Even there's another question now. Do you have a setup of a fighter cockpit?
Okay. Fighter cockpit setup. I'm an ex-Air Force, and I would understand that fighter setup cockpit, unless it is got to do with motion, it doesn't look that attractive. Okay. And then you can't have an instructor who will sit and train you. Okay. So invariably, we have fighter a simulator at Air Force Station Hindon, but those are trained pilots. So fighter cockpit, you sit one person and thereafter you close the canopy and then you fly. Okay. So I have toyed with this idea, but it is not something that we offer in this phase. Maybe as we grow, and like these are very potentially very nice questions. Like, if we had enough partners and if we can, then we can have maybe 10 fighters simulators at 10 different locations, and they going and fighting with each other in the simulated sky is something we can do, provided we are doing a business. Okay. So we could have fighter dogfight happening on a simulated sky. It is a possibility. Simulation technology does offer that. Okay, but it comes at a cost, and maybe we are yet to reach there.
Right now, we will take just the last question, which is from Rameshji. Can an amusement park or the theme park with a good footfall can be a potential partner?
Like I said, that if you're just looking at the simulator part of it, even if you kept it in your residential unit, you will be able to make 6 lakh rupees. A theme park can do 8 lakh rupees also. But our main aim is not just the simulator.
Correct.
Okay. Our aim is to grow the luxury brand and grow the market in that field. So, that is our aim. It is not to keep my simulator, like, I didn't mention this. There are schools who come and want to do the entire booking for their 500 children who are in class 11th 12th 10th 11th 12th. Okay. And they would want it to be at something like 1500 rupees per slot, and I would be booked for the entire year. Okay. But that is not the business model that we are in. Okay. We could do that, but like I said, that when the retail specialists from your August gathering walk in, they will force us to do things which would eventually take us to different level. Okay, but right now uh, we are fixed to grow it as a franchisee retail luxury brand. But maybe tomorrow somebody says that 15 lakh rupees in a theme mall, and we will be able to grow with it. It will be a risk that both of us will have to take together.
Absolutely. Right now, we're not presenting it as an entertainment zone, but it is rather more like an experience zone where
Sure.
you experience a real cockpit simulation, which makes it a highly aspirational and authentic offering. So that's the best one. The second is like the customers are not paying for time, they are paying for the experience of flying, which allows premium pricing and, of course, the better margin. There is almost no direct competition in India in this particular space. Opportunity-wise, I think captains have already talked about that in US or in Western countries. They have like 50,000 square feet of space. I mean, I can't even imagine. So, I mean, this is a smaller format for sure, but it is yet to fly. on a bigger scale, I think. Yeah, sir, you wanted to add something.
Yeah, I was saying that some people have anxiety, fear anxiety related to almost being a disability to fly.
Mhm.
So if you look up into the Cleveland Clinic and research papers, the most authentic way of treating the fear of flying is by controlled exposure into flight simulators. Outside world, people go to the real simulators and pay $5,000 to experience the flying and then go through the therapy. So we offer that at a very very cheaper rate, and we have clients who are really so fearful about flying that they won't even visit their son and children abroad. That is one segment that is huge, we have not been able to capture. Okay, but that is one segment that we look to capture in times to come.
Absolutely. And you as an investor, you also have a multiple revenue stream, as we already talked about the flight simulation session, aviation merchandise, group or the corporate bookings, learning exposure programs, a lot of other things will be there. So, I mean, overall, I think this can be a first mover advantage kind of thing in your territory, in your state or city. You must, go for it, and it is going to give you absolutely a fantastic results. So I think that's it. I think we have almost done. Anything else? Maybe Salman sir or Captain Hassan would like to share anything more
Yep. I'll let Salman Bhai to close the closing comments.
from your side?
Yeah, I think most things are covered, and there is definitely much more for the investors. They will have a lot of questions to answer, and once, yeah, people are interested, we can do individual sessions to answer their questions. Obviously, our main this was our first dream to set up the brand, and our next dream and the next aim is that our partners earn money. We don't want to expand in another way, but the only way for any successful business is that our partners grow so that we also grow together like this. So that is all what I can say, and I think it was a wonderful presentation here with all of you putting in so much of effort and so much of time. And thank you everybody for all your time. And we will have more sessions. Yeah, whatever people are interested, we can talk more about it. Yeah. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Bharat. Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
Thank you everyone for joining
Thank you,
this.
everyone. All the best.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this webinar.
Thank you, Praveen. Thank you, Bharat.
Thank you, sir. And in case, don't forget to note, the number, the contact details of Praveen Diwan, who's leading this brand, 8383932727. Great, good number. So yeah, you can call onto to this number, and you can plan a meeting, and you can have a more detail about the brand. So that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much, Captain Hassan Khalid and Mr. Salman Ahmed. I really appreciate you for giving us your time and talking about this great business opportunity. I would also like to thank Praveen Diwan for helping me drive this overall webinar today. Right. So that's it for the day. Tomorrow we will come up with once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead. Bye-bye.